Excuse me. Did you pay your dues? Nate is back. NF is back. I would have reacted to this sooner, but I didn't. Why even make the excuses, you know? Why? There's a link for my original music in the pinned comment below. I love making music, that's what I do. All right, I'm gonna break this down from a music production perspective. Thank you for being here. Let's get into it.
This is Tyler. Tyler, with Grammarly's help, is writing an email.
Damn it, Tyler! All right, who's the one that put out this video and decided to place an ad 6 seconds into the song? What is this? Honestly, if I stopped being cheap, paid a few extra dollars for the YouTube service that doesn't play ads, this wouldn't be a problem. But honestly, I think it makes for good content when I get interrupted by ads and stuff. Here we go. Ooh, okay. So it starts off with that little piano roll chord. It's almost got like a sci-fi type of feel to it a little bit. And then you got like the pluck synths with just a bunch of reverb on it, so it's very echoey sounding. But then there's these little ghost notes in between them. So the and then between them there's a and that's what gives it that bounce. If it was just like, you kind of have to make up the bounce in your mind, but they add those dun 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 in between dun. Like, that's cool. So it already gets you like nodding your head. So when NF comes in, it's just gonna take it to another level for you.
Clicks, they'll do anything to get a few. Tick, 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 that's the sound before my head explodes. Quit, look at you up on your pedestals. Quit, hear the critics come, it's time to go. I read your article, it kinda hurt me. I don't know who hyped.
All right, we got a little tease too at that sound from the last album where it was like dum, like on every downbeat, like those cinematic booms. But these ones are very, right now they're not like in your face. I don't know if the song's gonna get to that point, but right now they're kind of mellow. So they're not like boom, you know, like those big cinematic booms. They're just setting the tone and just keeping pace of the beat now.
I heard you or what your friends say in your circle, but the fact that you released it tells me two things are for certain. They get
sounds like a low piano note too.
I get paid 'cause I stay working. Drop the search and they emerge about it
Okay.
to the surface, just a peek behind the curtain.
And that was our first big cinematic boom there. You hear the thud now.
They get paid for trashing people. I get paid 'cause I stay working. Drop the search and they emerge about it nowhere to the surface, just a peek behind the curtain, throwing salt at all my burdens. I'm aware I shouldn't give this my
all right, a little more piano chords.
I should just stay on my path and learn to laugh. You think they heard me? Ears are burning. Put them out. Quiet, look around. Why don't they find
You hear that? Oh, we got a little tease at the strings now, so it started to hype up a little bit. But there was he has this reverberated vocal in the background too, right before that boom comes in. It's like, yeah. Listen.
They heard me, ears are burning.
Oh, he's like, oh yeah, or whatever it is.
They find someone way more interesting to write about. Us, we're kind of boring, aren't we?
Ooh, these are those strings right now.
It's confusing, so amusing how I argue with myself. Hello. I spit it with these.
Woo!
To me, but you better believe I'm on a rampage. Hit 'em with the record release. I've been in a week. I'm probably gonna have to achieve another goal. Let me go.
Ooh, these drums are clean.
I'm fed up with these thieves trying to get me to bleed. They wanna see me taking out. Yep, see what I mean? How many records you gotta give you to get with the program? Take it for granted, about to give you the whole plan.
They're using really simple sounds. I mean, it's just a really clean kick. It's got a nice texture to it, but it's not like a deep, really bassy kick. It's just a light, kind of tight kick. That snare, I like that snare a lot. That snare drum sounds really tight. And when I said clean, like the drums are so clean, like that kind of just came from the hearing that snare there. And then the hats, you know, they're like pitched up, some are pitched down, and then you got your 808s working too. Really good drum sound choice for this beat here. They're not the cliche trap type of drums that we hear on every beat nowadays. The pattern, yeah, I mean, it's similar, but the type of sounds, individual sounds that they're using for those drums, they're dope. I like them. Good choice.
Yep, see what I mean? How many records you gotta give you to get with the program? Take it for granted, about to give you the whole plan. Open your mind up.
Okay, I like that. I like that. And now we're getting more of that vocal effect I was talking about. That you're hearing them a little bit more apparent, because anything that's like big and has a bunch of reverb and echo on it is just gonna add to the atmosphere of the song. It's just gonna make the song sound like it's bigger. I don't know really how else to say it. Oh, I like that hook. Like the fill-ins. Woo, woo, woo. I like that. The strings are back now, just for the second half of the hook. Very nice.
It's time to get back in the swing of things. When my life crashes, I'm not the guy that'll flee the scene. I'll take ownership.
Ooh, this is dope. So there's like this atmospheric, kind of like a texture pad in the background, and it's creating like kind of like a windy feel. It's very subtle. I mean, if you're wearing these type of headphones, you can hear everything, but it's like, I don't know, it's just creating a very cold atmosphere. It's like, I don't know, it just sounds windy though at the same time. Like it's, I don't know how to explain it. But combined with that now, just to keep the rhythm on pace, and just probably in the studio, it just helped NF like keep on beat to rap on something. There has to be something rhythmic oriented for the rapper to like keep pace and rap on beat properly. But what's doing that for him right now are those 808s. And you can hear the 808s very clear. They're like, woo, woo, woo.
Swinging things. When my life crashes, I'm not the guy that'll flee the scene. I'll take ownership and own it and raise my hand if it's me. Just remember though, I'm only a man, I'm a human being. Don't they see? Shoot the breeze, I'd rather just stay discreet. People claim they're in your corner, but leave you in times of need. They don't listen, do they?
Alright, the strings, the eighth notes.
I'll accept advice.
Ooh, that what? Where he's like, what? He had a bunch of layered ones. He doesn't really have a lot of layered vocals that I've really paid attention to, or at least he hasn't had one that's been that loud. When he says what, it's like pan to the sides and everything. You can hear them all around you.
They don't listen, do they? They don't listen to anything. I'll accept
That's interesting.
if it's not presented ignorantly. Look, costs are high, they multiply the cost of...
But yo, okay, I don't talk about lyrics too much on this channel, but I love that line. I'll listen to criticism as long as it's not presented ignorantly. First of all, as an artist, producer, creator, whatever, one of the best traits you can have is being able to take criticism. And not only take it, but use it. Nobody has the perspective that the listener, that the consumer, that the audience has. Artists, they're in their own world. You know, they hear what they want. They think every song that they make is a smash. They think that most artists think they're the best, you know? And when that happens, that puts a ceiling up for yourself. There's nowhere to grow from there. So being able, especially early on, because early on you're going to think you're really good, but you probably suck. At least that's how it was for me. And I mean, your favorite artists, go back and listen to their, if you can, I mean, it's probably out there somewhere. Go back and listen to their earliest work, like their earliest work. And it's probably Garbo, okay? And that's why it's so important, because you're going to be like, yo, I make songs. I'm the greatest. My mom tells me I'm really good. My cousin loves my music, blah, 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 blah. When you get those YouTube comments that say, yo, bro, honestly, this isn't really good. Like, you're not on beat, you know what I mean? You're not really rapping about anything substantial, da-da-da-da. You'll be like, oh, you're a hater, you know what I mean? No, those are the comments that are going to help build you. I'm lucky that I had friends in my corner that was quick to tell me my songs were trash. If that was never the case, nothing would have, I don't know how I would have grown. Because I was like, oh man, I'm good enough to get a deal. You know what I mean? That was always the mindset. So yeah, I just had that line resonated with me really quick. So I had to talk about that really quick. So let's go, NF. I like this one.
Accept advice if it's not presented ignorantly. Look, costs are high, they multiply, they cost divides, I'm forced to fight the poison I've been sipping on. This quite the bite, it killed me twice, they bring the lights.
Oh man, I love this beat drop, man. Woo! There's that layered vocal again. I like the little tail end on the reverb there on that piano note. That's cool. A lot of attention to detail, but it's a simple beat at the same time. They're not overwhelming you with all these different sounds and elements. They're kind of sticking to their guns with those strings, that piano chord that keeps coming in, the drums dropping in and coming back out, and it's a steady diet, you know?
And I can improvise, I'd empathize, but recognize the fact that I could jeopardize a record life. You better give me your attention and undivided my dose. Made it through, spread the nose, I'm on the lows.
Oh man, I really like that ad-lib there.
I'd empathize, but recognize the fact that I could jeopardize a record life. You better give me your attention and undivided my dose. Made it through,
That made that drop just more impactful. And I like they're not abusing the cinematic slam. Boom. That's one critique I would have had about NF's music on the last album. If it carried over to more of his music in the future. I don't know if I'm making music or if I'm making movie trailers, whatever that line was. A lot of his music on the last album sounded like, especially The Search, it sounded like movie trailer music, you know what I mean? But this time around, they're not abusing the movie trailer sound elements, which I like. They knew let's cut it back just a little bit. Otherwise, we're going to be too dependent on that type of sound. You know, I think the best is yet to come with NF. I don't think we've even heard his best stuff yet. I think he could still grow as an artist and try out kind of like little different types of styles with his music here and there in the future. I mean, he's pretty young, so, you know, yeah. Is that the sound that was in the beginning that I heard? Remember, it was like dun 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 dun. Those dun. Is that dun dun dun? No, it's something different. That's something different. Where were we? This is just a nice little closing eighth note pattern here. Dun 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 dun. All right, then you got the little sadistic kid on the ground drawing scaring everybody that he knows, kind of like that Scary Movie 3 kid that was like drawing all these crazy drawings and scaring the mother and stuff like that. Whatever. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Again, a link for my original music is in the pinned comment below. Don't overlook it. I appreciate everybody who checks it out. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's it. Nada.
Every day I'll be waiting on my time. When it comes, just tell me where to sign. I've been waiting for